Hello, everyone.
Alrighty, sports fans, welcome back to Inside Blitz. This is your host, ID Jester, playing the second half of the opening week matchup between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. And we got a little bit of an upset going on here as the Cleveland Browns are up 14-13 going into the start of the third quarter, and they will have possession of the ball first. So a little bit of an upset here. The Browns up by a point, but there is another half of baseball, or another half of football to be played here. I guess this is actually Cleveland at New York. Interesting, yeah, Cleveland at New York. I think I put it in the opposite way, but okay, no big deal. So the second half kickoff went in the end zone, started at the 20. Now is a good time to just start it up. So first play here from scrimmage, 2-1. It's going to be a 1-yard loss. As knifing in to get Cronwell will be Wilkerson and Pace. But there is a flag on the play that will be holding. Oh boy, here goes Cleveland. It's now first down and 20. And they're at their 10-yard line. 2-4 pass rush, and it's going to be eluded, and McCown's got to run 4-4. He's going to break it for a short gain, and short is in 2 yards. So 40 seconds off the clock. It brings up second down and 18 from the 12. 3-5, and it looks like McCown is back to pass. He's looking for Hawkins across the middle. 3-5, and that's complete. 22-yard gain and a first down out to the 34-yard line. Perfect pass by Josh McCown for Cleveland. And we have the dreaded Isaiah Cromwell. There we go. 1-5. That's going to be a 2-yard loss as Davis comes in there, smacks him down, takes his legs out. 2-yard loss, but another penalty. 56, that'll be holding. Another holding call on Cleveland, and they'll be marched back 10 yards. First down and 20 on their own 24-yard line. 10 seconds off the clock. McCown needing 20 yards again. 2-5, and he's finding Hartline. Brian Hartline, 6'3", 10 yards, and they'll get the penalty yardage back before Wilkerson can tackle him. And 12:40 to go here in the third quarter. Second and 10 for Cleveland. McCown back in the pocket. He scrambles around looking for a receiver and can't find one. Throws it away. It'll bring up third down and 10 for the Browns. And McCown, once again, back in the pocket. 6'2". He's looking for Gary Barnidge. And he's going to find Barnidge along the sidelines and pushed out of bounds after a 14-yard gain. And a first down for the Browns. Look at the Browns go. They have 49 rushing yards, 175 passing yards. Josh McCown playing great for the Brownies. 1-3, and here comes a run, and that's Cronwell. And Cronwell is going to break through the line, push defenders ahead for a 4-yard gain, and push out of bounds there. 10 seconds off the clock, 12:10 to go in the third quarter. And Cronwell again with the run. And this time, Gilchrist and Cromartie come up. They're going to snipe in there and tackle him for a 2-yard loss. Bring up third down and 8 for the Browns, 5-4. And they're going to go with the quick hitter inside. And didn't fool anyone as Pryor and Davis will wrap them up, and that'll bring up fourth down. Promising drive for the Browns, but now they're going to have to punt it away from their 47-yard line. And here comes the punt by Andy Lee. Andy Lee gets a high boot away, 53 yards. It goes into the end zone, bounds into the end zone. That will be a touchback. for the Jets. The Jets are down 14-13 to 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And that'll be 10 seconds off the clock. So Ridley here in the backfield will take the handoff, 6'2", and he's going to get it 1 yard as Randy Starks comes in and gets him by the shoulders and carries him down with his friends. Otherwise, it would have been a long gain, or a short gain at least. But there is a flag on the play, another holding call on the offensive players, and 10-second runoff. That'll take them back to the 10-yard line. And Ryan Fitzpatrick, the bearded Wonder Man, comes out for the Jets, looking for a receiver. He finds Eric Decker on a short pass. Decker, 6'6", and he's going to have Decker for a nice gain, 7 yards. Bring up a manageable 2nd down and 13 from their 17-yard line. Time ticking away here in the third quarter. Ryan Fitzpatrick back in the pocket, looking across the middle. Brandon Marshall, he's open on the inslant, and he has got it, and that's going to be a huge gain. Marshall across the 30, across the 40, into into Cleveland territory, and finally tackled down at the 35-yard line. Wide open, Brandon Marshall. There was some mix-up in the secondary. The safety thought the cornerback had him. The cornerback thought the safety had him. Big play by Brandon Marshall, 233 passing yards for Ryan Fitzpatrick on the day so far. 9:10 to go in the third quarter, 3-2, and that is going to be incomplete pass. Inanwa dropped that one, and that will be a incompleted pass. Brings up 2nd down and 10 from the Browns' 35-yard line. Fitzpatrick once again steps back into the pocket, looking for Decker. Decker in the flat. He spins around for 1 tackle. He's going to get swarmed under, but again, a nice 7-yard gain. There is a flag on the play, and this one might be on the defense. And sure enough, pass interference on the defense. They will take the 5 yards and the 1st down. That'll put it down to the 29-yard line of the Browns. The Jets 1st and 10. And this is going to be a long pass. Fitzpatrick back in the pocket looking for a receiver. Brandon Marshall again. Wide open is Marshall. And that is going to be caught at the 10. Spins around past the defender. Pushes ahead down to the 5-yard line. 1st down and 5 to go. 1st and goal at the 5. 2-6, and Fitzpatrick, he's going to scramble and bootlegs. He fakes the handoff to the running back, takes the ball to the other side, and he's going to walk into the end zone. And the upset in the making, and not anymore. Not anymore. Hey, Philip, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. As the Jets have taken the lead, gone down, and the extra point is good. So Ryan Fitzpatrick fakes the handoff to the running back and bootlegs it around the other side for a touchdown. And the Jets take a 20-14 lead. And the kickoff here by Nick Foles, 3-6. It's going to be a touchback. So Cleveland needs to answer now. Cleveland, Josh McCown passing on the day. Josh McCown, 175 passing yards. 6'2", McCown back in the pocket and looking for a receiver. Can't find one and just dumps it into the sidelines. And 10 seconds off the clock, 7:50 to go here in the third quarter. And here comes the pass rush, and he's plowed under by Wilkerson. Pushed the guard back into the lap of McCown and wrapped McCown up. And that's going to bring up a long 3rd down and 14 for the Browns. Browns had the lead at halftime, 14-13, 2-6. Here's McCown looking for a receiver. That's Barnridge, and he's going to catch it, but he's going to get plowed under right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. David Harris there for the Jets, and the Jets have forced the Browns to kick 4th down and 14 from their own 16-yard line, and they will punt. And here comes Andy Lee for Cleveland. Andy Lee, and he gets a high boomer out, and it is well struck. And here comes Jeremy Curley, 2-4. And he's going to get just a few yards on the return and take it up to the 40-yard line for the Jets. Jets up 20-14 now here in the third quarter. And running back Bala Powell is in the backfield, 3-4. He's going to get the handoff from Patrick, and he's going to spin around one tackle and plow ahead for 6 yards. 6 tough yards there. He tried to strip the ball, but he was not going to let that happen. Another inside run here to Chris Ivory, 3-4. And Chris Ivory is going to get smothered under as Mangold misses his block. And that's going to let the defense get him down after just a 2-yard gain. So it's going to bring up a manageable 3rd down and 2. And another inside run here to Chris Ivory. And Ivory is going to make it and get 5 yards. First down for the Jets. They're up 20-14 here in the third quarter. 4:20 to go for Patrick's. He's going to hand it off. No, wait. He fakes the handoff. He steps back. And here comes the rush, and he gets outside the rush. It looks like he's going to have to run 5-4, and just at the line of scrimmage, Nate Orchard comes up, forces him to slide down, and that will be a 1-yard gain. So 2nd down and 9. Sweep, handoff going to the right, 5-3, and that is going to be a 3-yard gain as Bryant couldn't make the tackle. And pushed out of bounds there at the 43-yard line of the Browns. It brings up 3rd down and 6. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 5-4. And Brandon Marshall again, is he open? He is open and caught across the middle once again by Brandon Marshall. And he's going to have a nice gain down to the 30-yard line and make that the 29 of the Browns on another play. Brandon Marshall having a monster game here for the Jets. Ryan Fitzpatrick is reading his, throwing him on target, throwing the ball before he even makes his break. So we have 2:50 to go here in this third quarter. His third quarter has been all Jets after Cleveland had a 14-13 lead at halftime. 3-5, and this one is going to be... Oh, Desmond Bryant comes in and knifes through the offensive tackle and knocks him down for a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 11 from the 30. Fitzpatrick back to pass and throws it incomplete for a... Oh, there's a flag on the play after, and we're going to have false start. No, delay of the game. Delay of the game, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 16. 3rd down and 16 now. And for Patrick looking for a long pass, and here comes the pass rush. He's eluded it once again. 3-1, Eric Decker down the left-hand side. Incomplete, overthrew Decker. And that will bring up a 4th down. And from the 35-yard line, make it a 35-45. That'll make it a 52-yard field goal. That's a long one. And they're going to try and see if they can get that 9-point lead. And they're going to try for the field goal. Here it comes from Zach Hockler. Zach Hockler, 52 yards, 1-1, and is way wide. No good. And the Browns jumping up and down as excited their defense can hold. They're going to have good field position out at the 42-yard line. So 10 seconds run off there. Oh, wait a minute. We have encroachment now on the defense. And that's going to bring up 1st down and 5 from the 47. Cleveland with second life as the missed field goal by the Jets. It's 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. It's, let's see, that was going to be a encroachment, so no time off there. Sweep right to Crowell, and he's going to get a nice block by, no, he's not. Schwartz misses his block, actually, sorry. And he's going to get knifed under after a 1-yard gain. Had an opportunity there, some open field in front, but Schwartz couldn't get a good block down there, so it brings up 2nd down and 4. Another inside run to Crowell. 4-4, and this time he's going to get tackled by Pryor at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 for Cleveland. Just 20 seconds to go. Time is ticking off. 2-6. Here comes McCown. Pass rush is eluded and incomplete pass. And with the 1st down and 5, the Browns are only able to get 1 yard in 3 plays. There's 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And they will punt from their 48-yard line. Try and pin the Jets in deep to start off the 4th quarter. 2-3 and 60-yarder. That's going to be in the end zone. Boy, you really nailed that one. So the ball's going to come out to the 20-yard line. 10 seconds off the clock. And we are at the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to start the 4th quarter here, folks. And what a game this has turned out to be. 20-14 if the Browns defense can hold. Once again against the Jets. Ryan Fitzpatrick looking for a receiver. Steps back. Looking. Brandon Marshall open again and gets him on the out pass. 1st down and pushed out of bounds after 10 yards. They bring in the chains, and sure enough, he's got it by just the nose of the ball. 1st down for the Jets at the 30. Fitzpatrick once again looking for a receiver. Brandon Marshall. And this time they're all over Marshall at the line of scrimmage. No gain as they try a screen pass to the wide receiver. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from their own 30. And this pass is going to be incomplete. And 10-second runoff. 14 minutes to go here in the game. 2-3. Jets trying to get a 1st down on 3rd and 10. Chris Ivory 2-2. And that's going to be a medium pass. He's going to break loose down the sideline. And he is going to get 16 yards and a 1st down for the Jets as the Cleveland Browns defense can't hold. So it's 1st and 10. Jets at the 46 of their own 46. 3-1. This is for Patrick. Again, Decker out in the flat. He's going to get hauled under after a 5-yard gain. And that brings up 2nd down and 5 from the just inside the Browns territory at the 49. 4-6. Fitzpatrick. And looking and incomplete. Looking for Powell on that right sideline. But double coverage there. So Fitzpatrick decided to throw that one away. 3rd down and 5 and 1-4. And that one is going to be incomplete. Good knockdown there as one of the defensive linemen got his hands up. Knocked that down. And that was the left inside linebacker Carlos Dansby. Knocked that one away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 5. And they are going to punt and try and pin the Cleveland Browns deep. 1-5. And that's going to be a touchback star. Not sure what the star means, but it looks like it's just going to end up being a touchback. So the Cleveland takes over with 12:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. Down 20-14. Josh McCown back looks for Duke Johnson, and he's going to be knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. They try to screen pass to Duke Johnson there, and he's going to be tackled by Darman Harrison behind the line, 3-yard loss. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 13. Short pass here, 6-5, and that's Barnridge, 5-2, and again at the line of scrimmage but we have a penalty on the field, and it looks like there is a dead ball, personal foul, as they came in and tackled the receiver, or hit the receiver after he was already down. They're going to call that a personal foul, and that's going to give Cleveland new life with the 1st down at their own 32-yard line. 11:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Josh McCown once again looking for Barnridge. And this time Barnridge has a little bit of room, and he's going to plow ahead for 4 yards before he's tackled by the strong safety, Calvin Pryor. 40 seconds off the clock. Isaiah Cromwell. It's going to be a sweep right, and he is going to make it for 3 yards and bring up a manageable 3rd down and 3. Josh McCown passes incomplete. looking for the tight end out of the backfield. And once again, 4th down and 3 from their own 39, 10:30 to go. They're going to punt it away and see if they can get that field position back they lost. 6-4, 45-yarder. And it looks like it's going to be fair caught by Curley at their 16-yard line. And that's going to give the Jets a 1st down and 10. Fitzpatrick on the day. 21 of 37, 302 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Josh McCown, 15 of 21, 189 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. So Ryan Fitzpatrick, 3-2, and that's going to look for Powell, 5-2, and that's going to be a 4-yard gain before Desmond Bryant can track him down and haul him down. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Quick pass here. Fitzpatrick looking for an open receiver. Out of the backfield, Chris Ivory, 4-2, and he's going to get plowed under a 1-yard loss as there was only defenders in the area. 40 seconds off the clock, brings up 3rd down and 7. And they're going to give the ball to Ivory, see if he can break through the middle, and he does. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, or at the 1st down marker. They're going to bring it out, and it looks like he is going to be a yard short with 8:50 to go at their own 25-yard line. They're going to have to punt it. They're just going to have to punt it. 5-3. A 50-yard booming punt. Travis Benjamin is going to get a return, 4-3, and that's going to be 7 yards as there's good coverage there by the Jets, and it's going to get the ball back at the 24-yard lines for the Browns with 8 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Josh McCown needs to get his offense going. Gary Barnridge, 2-5, and he's going to find Barnridge. Breaks one defender. He's going to get into the secondary, and he's going to be hauled down after a 13-yard gain. It's going to bring up 1st down and 10 from the 37. 7:20 to go here in the ball game. 3-6. This is Cronwell, and he's going to get smothered under by Harrison and the middle linebacker, David Harris, after no gain. 6:40 to go in the game, and it brings up 2nd down and 10. 3-5, and Brian Hartline, 6'5". Brian Hartline down the middle, and Hartline's got it. He's across the 50, across the 40, down to the 30, down to the 20, and tackled at the 22-yard line of the Jets. Brian Hartline, what a play by Hartline, is give Cleveland golden opportunity to get right back into this one. Josh McCown gets him quickly to the line. 6 minutes to go here in the game. Cleveland losing 20-14, 5-2, and this is going to be a short gain for Josh McCown, and he breaks through. He's down in the secondary. He's being chased and drawled down at the 2-yard line, and there's a defensive penalty, and that is going to be grabbing the face mask, as the only way to stop McCown from scoring was grabbing his face mask, and they're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal at the 1. Cleveland trying to take the lead here. They will take it with a touchdown and an extra point. Beatles eternally, what's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah. So Cleveland with the golden opportunity, down 6. 1st and 10 1st and goal from the 1. And they're going to do Duke Johnson trying to plow him up the middle. 2-4, and he's going to get it. Touchdown, and the Cleveland Browns are a point away from taking the lead. Here comes the extra point. It is up, and it is good. Travis Coons for the Browns, and the Browns have a 21-20 lead with 5:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Travis Coons kicks off 4-2, and that will be a touchback. So the Jets will take it. Hang on a second. There's offsides encroachment, and they're going to have to re-kick this. So no time off the clock. 3-5, and it's still going to be a touchback. So, looks like the Jets will take it with 5:40 to go. Both teams have all their timeouts at the 20-yard line. Field goal will win this game. And there was no time off the clock as that was in the end zone. Beatles eternally. Wonderful. Glad to have you along here for this thriller in New York. Week 1 of the 2015 season. Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's going to step back in the pocket. Looking for a medium pass. Here comes the pass rush. He eludes it. He slides to the left. He finds Ivory, and he's going to get dumped right off the bat, and it's going to be only a 1-yard gain. That's going to take us to the 5-minute mark here left in this game. And another medium pass by Fitzpatrick, and it looks like he's looking for Marshall. Marshall's having a monster game. 2-6. Marshall once again breaks one defender. He cuts back against the grain, and he's going to get ahead into the secondary. 12-yard gain and a first down for the Jets. 4:20 to go. First down and 10 to the Jets. They're at their own 33-yard line. Ken Fitzpatrick get the drive that'll put him on the map here in New York. 6-6. And this one is going to be Inouye. Quincy Inouye, the tight end, 4-3. And he's going to get 5 reasonable yards before he's dragged down. Cleveland playing a soft defense right now. And they're playing a deep zone, trying to let this clock run out. This could be a mistake, though. 3:40 to go. And Chris Ivory gets the handoff this time, trying to surprise him. And Mangold with a good block. And he's going to get him across the 40, into Cleveland territory, down the 45, down the 40, and tackled at the 40-yard line. And that's going to bring us to the 3 minutes left in the game. 22-yard run there. Big time for that to happen as they fooled the Cleveland offense, or they fooled the Cleveland defense thinking it was paying pass, and they were all fouling their receivers, and the running back found a seam, and before they can get him 22 yards down the field, another 10 yards, they will be in field goal opportunity here. Fitzpatrick back in the pocket looking for a receiver, 2-5. And this one is going to go out in the flat to Brandon Marshall, 4-3. And they're going to track him down. This time they're going to catch him. Brandon Marshall, 4 yards on the pass play. But wait a minute, there's been a fumble. The ball comes loose. And holy cow. He almost fumbled that ball away. 2:20 to go here. And let's see the day that Brandon Marshall is having. Brandon Marshall receiving 9 receptions, 133 yards, 14.8 average. Eric Decker, 6 receptions, 108 yards, 18 yards per reception. It's 2:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Jets are down to the 36-yard line. Can Cleveland hold on? They are 1 point up in this one. And it's going to be a handoff to Chris Ivory, 4-5. And he's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Here comes Randy Sparks, the right defensive end, and the outside backer, Kruger. They're going to tackle him for no gain. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The 2-minute warning. Both teams have all their timeouts. Cleveland doesn't want to use them. They want to put the pressure on the Jets. The Jets don't want to use them because they want to have no time left for Cleveland if they cannot get any closer. So both teams wondering should they call timeouts or not. It's going to be a play, 3rd down and 6. Fitzpatrick, he looks, he steps back in the pocket, fakes the handoff. Brandon Marshall, who else would he go to? 1-4. He's going to lob it down the left-hand sideline. Brandon Marshall leaps up over the defender, makes the catch. What a catch, and that's going to bring a first down. And Cleveland is going to call a timeout. Let me think. Is Cleveland going to call a timeout? Yes, because otherwise they can milk this really badly. So Cleveland will call a timeout. So the Jets have it 1st down and 10 with 1:50 to go at the Cleveland 17-yard line. Cleveland hoping to hold them here, make them kick a field goal, and still give them a little bit of time left on the clock in case they can get the ball back. So it's first down and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick back in the pocket, fakes the handoff, and incomplete. It wasn't there. They were trying to set up the wide receiver screen. Defenders read that well, and Fitzpatrick just threw that in the turf, knowing that play had no chance. And that actually saves Cleveland a timeout, as it is now second down and 10. I'm sorry, it was first down and 10, so now it's second down and 10. And that's going to save Cleveland a timeout. But the Jets are thinking they need more than just a field goal. They're going to try for a touchdown here. Fitzpatrick with the hands off. No, he's going to step back in the pocket. Once again, he's looking for Decker. 2-6. 2-6. And Decker is going to break loose for a long gain. 4-3. And he's in the end zone. Decker, 17-yard touchdown. What a play by the Jets. What a call. Cleveland was playing up to the line. Everyone was in the line, even the safeties. And Decker got free as he scored the touchdown. And the Jets go ahead with just 1:40 to go in this game. And that would have been 10-second runoff there. So now it's up to hey, Al, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. It's up to Josh McCown of the Cleveland Browns to see if he can come back. 5-4, and that's going to be a touchback. So Cleveland's got 80 yards to go. They got a minute and 30 seconds to do it. They will go into hurry-up mode. Josh McCown here. No time off the clock since it went in the end zone. They need to go all 80 yards as they are down 6. Josh McCown, 1-4, looking for a receiver. Duke Johnson, 3-3, and he's got the first down. 20 seconds off the clock. And McCown gets him up to the line of scrimmage quickly. He's looking for a play. Here he calls it. 1-5. And this one is going to be to Gabriel. And this is going to be 6-5. 6-5. Oh, he's going to be tackled at the line. And Cleveland, they're going to call a timeout. So it only takes 10 seconds off the clock. There's 1 minute to go in the game. Second down and 10. McCown gets his signals from the sidelines. He calls from the huddle. And it looks like it's going to be a short pass, 4-2. And he eludes the pass. He's going to have to scramble. Sees some open territory in front of him. 1-5. He breaks through, and he's going to have a nice gain for Cleveland. A nice gain, 18 yards. And he's going to be out at the 50. And 20 seconds off the clock. And Josh McCown gets him up to the line. And they need about 50 more yards. 5-1. And this time, Duke Johnson, 1-5. It's a long pass. It's caught by Johnson. He's breaking free. 3-2. It's a long one. And then it's going to be, holy cow, it's going to be a touchdown. Duke Johnson for the Browns. Holy cow. With just 40 seconds to go, Josh McCown just laid it up there. Duke Johnson ran all the way under it. But, oh my God. We are going to end up with a tie score as the extra point is missed. 11-63 is an extra point. 64, 65, or 66 is a miss. And you can see what was rolled. 66. So Cleveland misses the extra point to win this game. 10 seconds off. There's 30 seconds to go. Unbelievable. The Browns can't buy any good luck. 2-5. 67 yards. That's going to go into the end zone, and they'll take it at the 20-yard line with just 30 seconds to go. Fitzpatrick says, well, if you can do it, I'm going to try. And he's going to try, and he's going to be having to dump this one down to an open receiver. That's Ivory, 2-3, 6-yard gain, and out of bounds at just 10 seconds. 20 seconds left in the game, 3-4, and they're just going to hand it off to Ivory now. And Shelton, the nose tackle, was looking for that one, and we're going to let the game run out. And there you go. We're going into overtime because Cleveland cannot make an extra point. And Cleveland will receive the kickoff in overtime. So we are in overtime. 1 period And 5-4. I don't actually know what I set up for the overtime rules on this, actually. 5-4. It's going to be a touchback. Unbelievable pass by Josh McCown with just 30 seconds left. Long pass between two defenders, and then they miss the extra point. It's a heartbreaking Cleveland. It's a heartbreaking Cleveland, and we go to overtime. We are at kickoff goes into the end zone, so Cleveland, 1st and 10 for Cleveland. It's a new game, 2-3, and that's going to be a 4-yard loss. I'm not sure why the color is so weird there, but it looks like it's going to be a 4-yard loss. Wait a minute, there is a flag. Of course there is. That's going to be holding on Cleveland. What else would you expect? And 10 seconds off the clock there. 14:50 to go. It's now 1st down and 20. Josh McCown looking for a pass, 2-4. And looking for the pass rush. He eludes it. He finds an open receiver. 5-1, 20 yards, and a 1st down for Josh McCown as they bring out the sticks and measure. And sure enough, that is going to be a 1st down at the 30. And defensive penalty. This time the defense jumps across the line. It's going to put it at 1st and 5. No time off the clock since that was encroachment. 14:40 to go here in overtime. 2-5. Cleveland with the ball. 2-5. And that is going to be Andre Hawkins. Hawkins 2-5. That's going to be a nice pass. Nice pass by McCown. And he finds him in stride from the 30 to the 40 to the 50. Across the 50 into Jets territory. And that'll take it to the 43-yard line. 1st down. And 14 minutes to go here in overtime. Beautiful pass by Josh McCown, who's having a great game for Cleveland. 22 of 28 for 347 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 30 of 47 for 369 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. It could be the next man standing who wins this one. And Josh McCown is the man with the ball right now, 2-5. And he's looking for a receiver. He finds Duke Johnson, the one who caught the long pass in the end zone, to tie this game up, 6-4. This time the defense is ready for him, and they find him after a 4-yard pass. Camardi all over him, tackles him. 40 seconds off the clock, brings up 2nd down and 6 from the 39. Every yard they get closer is a chance for Cleveland to win this one. 3-3, and this is going to be a long pass. The long pass is incomplete. So 10 seconds off the clock, and we're going to bring up 3rd down and 6. So 3rd down and 6, and this one is incomplete as well. And now they have a decision to make. It is 4th down and 6. They are already 1 for 1 on 4th down conversions. They're at the opponent's 39-yard line. And they have no chance to make a field goal, so it's either a punt, or they try and punt it, or they go for it. And if this is the first game of the season, does Cleveland even risk it? They're going to go for it. Cleveland's going to go for it. They are going to go for it. 4th down and 6. Here we go. Short pass, 1-5. He's looking for receiver, Benjamin. 6-1. 6-1. Benjamin jumps up over the receiver, makes the catch, scrambles ahead 9 yards. 1st down, Cleveland. The coach, the sidelines excited, giving their offense an opportunity to make a play, and they've done it. And now Cleveland trying to settle down. Josh McCown trying to get his offense under control. Takes a deep breath. He calls out the signal, 6-2, and it's going to be the turbine. If Joel Tinoni would have gotten a good pass or a good block on this run, it would have been a short run. But instead, it's only going to be a 1-yard gain because he missed the block. If he could have made it, that would have been an S result. But as Cleveland do, that's a 1-yard gain. 11:10 to go here in overtime. Cleveland driving down the 29-yard line. And this time it's going to be Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson on the handoff as he comes around. And 6-5. And this time it's going to be, once again they missed the block. Alex Mack mixed the block, or otherwise it would have been a short gain again. So the defense for the Jets are getting lucky. And wait a minute, no. wait a second here. We got a personal foul as the receiver was going through the line. One of the defensive ends grabbed a face mask, and that's going to be a personal foul and give Cleveland life with a first down at the 13-yard line. 11 minutes to go here in overtime. The Jets fans screaming and yelling, trying to encourage their defense. They need a turnover here, and it's going to be Duke Johnson again, 2-1, and this time, again, defensive player comes in, Damon Harrison. He's going to squash him down, 1 yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up second down and 11. Josh McCown, 3-5. They want a touchdown. They do not want to settle for a field goal here. Tyler Gabriel, 3-3, and that's only a 3-yard gain. That's going to bring up third down and 8. There's 9:40 to go here in overtime. 27-27 in a thriller here. And this time, Josh McCown looking for a medium pass, and it's incomplete. And now, once again, it puts the onus on what do you do? Do you kick the field goal? Incomplete pass. You got a 92% chance of making this. 4th down and 8. Ball is on the opponent's 11-yard line, and out comes Travis Coons, the man who missed the extra point, or this game wouldn't have even went into overtime. And he misses oh my gosh, he misses the 28-yard field goal because he rolls a 1-1. And if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, you know exactly the heartache that is all about. Oh my gosh. Mr. Tunes will be looking for a job on Monday night, as his day here in Cleveland will not be a happy one, as he's missed an extra point to win the game and now a chip shot field goal to win it, and it's given the Jets new life with 9:20 to go. If you are a Cleveland Brown fan, you knew that was going to happen even before I hit the button. So now it's up to the Jets. Can they get an offense going? 4-6, and it's going to be a 1-yard run as Dante Whitner comes in and tackles them. Good defender there. The strong safety comes in. 8:40 to go. Jets trying to put a methodical long drive in. 5-4. They do not want to give the ball back to Josh McCown. He's got a hot hand right now. Fitzpatrick, 5-4. He's looking for a medium pass, and that one's going to find Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall across the middle, fakes out one defender, and perfectly in stride. And the free safety makes a game-saving tackle as Brandon Marshall was almost off to the races. And 26, that is going to be illegal contact down the field. And that will be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. They will accept the penalty. That's fine. And that's going to give the Jets golden opportunity. They're now out to their 39-yard line. First down and 10. D. Scott Howard has joined us. Turbocharged Sports is here. Al, Red Sox fan. Beatles Eternally. Philip Reynolds. All enjoying wonderful action here in the Meadowlands as we are at 27-27 in overtime. 8:30 to go. If you were not here earlier, with just 40 seconds to go, the Cleveland Browns threw a Hail Mary 50-yard touchdown pass and tied the ball game up. Their place kicker then proceeded to miss the extra point to force overtime to make this more interesting for you guys. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 1-6. He's going to try and run. He's running to the left, and he's going to get knocked out by Dansby, and that's going to be a 2-yard loss. And no one was fooled on that play. It's second down and 12. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 2-5. He's looking for a receiver. No, the pass rush comes. The blitz is on. He's got to scramble. He's out. 3-5, and he's going to get 2 yards before he's got to go down. And now there's just 7:10 to go here and in overtime. It's going to bring up a third down and 10. Ryan Fitzpatrick, if you're smart, if you're Cleveland, you will put 3 defenders on Brandon Marshall because Fitzpatrick and Brandon Marshall have had a thing today. Brandon Marshall, 11 receptions, 169 yards. You cannot allow him to get open one more time. 1-2. Here comes Fitzpatrick. He finds Decker. Decker hits the open man, hits down the left sideline, 3-6, and that one's caught down 50, 40, 35, and tackled there at the 35-yard line. What a play. Fitzpatrick knew that Cleveland was going to triple cover Brandon Marshall. That left Decker one-on-one on the left side, and Decker beat his man for 22 yards down the sideline, and that's going to set up the Jets now. 1st and 10 from the 35. 6:30 to go here in the overtime. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's back in the pocket. He's looking for a receiver. No, he's going to have to scramble. He's coming out. He finds an opening. Oh my gosh, there's a fumble on the play. There's a fumble on the play, and Donnie Winder recovers the ball for Cleveland. Donnie Winder, he's going to get it and comes out of the pile with it, and Ryan Fitzpatrick fumbles the ball. Wait a second, though. Wait a second. No, this is after. This is the next play. So that is going to happen. And now Cleveland's so excited to get the ball back, they have delay of the game on their possession here. Holy cow. There's a fumble by Ryan Fitzpatrick. And the Jets don't want to win this. And they're going to give Cleveland another shot. 6:20 to go here in overtime. Next score wins this one. Cleveland now first and 15 from their own 22-yard line. Looking for a big play here. And it's going to be Duke Johnson. 2-2. Duke Johnson looking for a block. He gets it. He's going to break through the line. He's going to get 6 yards on first down. Pushed out of bounds. 6 minutes exactly to go here in overtime. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 from their own 28. Isaiah Cromwell. Looks like it's going to be a delayed handoff. Cromwell gets a nice gain before he gets tackled. Schwartz with the nice block. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and manageable 3. Can Cleveland make this? Here comes McCown. He's back in the pocket. He's looking 2-4. He finds a receiver. That's Duke Johnson, 5-6. And he's going to be tackled for a 2-yard loss. And Cleveland can't get a first down. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5. The 5-yard false start cost them. Otherwise, they would have had a first down. They had 10 yards. They just couldn't get 15. And now Cleveland will have to punt it away. And let's see what happens on the craziness. I expect some more craziness. This game has been crazy since the start. I expect something crazy to happen. And it's a booming punt by Andy Lee. That one is going to carry all the way to the 7-yard line. Now the return by Curley. 5-5. And he's only going to get 2 yards as there is great coverage. And the fumble. And the fumble. Who's going to recover it? The ball is fumbled. Randy Starks is going to get recovered for Cleveland on the blood. Did I not just say I expect some more shenanigans in the rest of this game? And there you go. Cleveland recovers after the 56-yard punt and then the fumble at the 6-yard line. I knew there was going to be something to happen. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't be surprised here with 4:30 to go. Do we even risk running another play? But we certainly don't want to leave it in the hand of our kicker either. Oh my gosh, there's something else still waiting in the wings. The gods are out there not watching. They're going to make sure Cleveland doesn't win this game. 5-4, and pass is going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. 10 seconds off the clock. 4:20 to go in overtime. Cleveland Browns at the cusp of winning the first game of the season at the powerhouse New York Jets here in the Meadowlands. 3-4. A pass rush is coming, and he eludes it. He finds Benjamin. 3-5, and it's going to be just a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7, and clock is ticking. 3:40 to go here in overtime. Down to the 7-yard line. 3rd down and 7. Josh McCown, he gets the signs. Here's the snap. 3-2. He steps back into the pocket and throws it incomplete. Probably a good move. Do not risk an interception here at the 7-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down. And once again, the crazy kickers got to come out. The crazy kickers got to come out. Here we go. With just 3 minutes to go. 97% chance of making this one. And you know what that means. Here he comes. It is Travis Coons. 24-yard attempt. 3-4. And this one is up by Coons. And it is good. Field goal is good. And that one is over. I'm not sure why the game does not realize the game is not over. That is crazy. And the Cleveland Browns somehow, some way, win this one. Why do you not realize that that is not a win? Not sure. That didn't give me an option to cancel. That is a little weird. I'm not sure, but the Cleveland Browns should win this game in overtime. I'm not sure why it's giving me... Maybe I have to do another play? Kickoff? Huh, that's a little weird. Great game, says Hal Red Sox. Hands of the holder anyways. Yeah, I'm not sure why. 1-5. 5-1. Yeah, all right. Not sure. I'll have to double check what overtime settings I had on there, but it should. Maybe I have to click on the end game. So there you go. Cleveland wins a nail biter over the New York Jets 30-27. What a game that one turned out to be. Let's check out, for you guys just joining us, the drive summary for Cleveland. No, that won't show us. Let's see, scoring summary. That's what we're looking for. Let's look at the scoring summary here. So the Cleveland Browns scored touchdown. Duke Johnson, 1-yard run, right? And then New York scored, and then Cleveland. Duke Johnson, 50-yard pass from Josh McCown. Travis Coons, kick miss, 4 points, 80 yards, 50 seconds. And does it tell us what time this happened? No, it does not. But what a game this ended up being. Nearly. That was an awesome game. You can see it was New York was 10-0 after first quarter. Then it was 14-13 at halftime. So I figured, well, since Cleveland's winning, I'll broadcast this because it was 14-13 at halftime. Then the Jets took the lead. And it was 20-14. And then Cleveland went ahead. And then the Jets went ahead. And then Cleveland with just... They had, a minute and 50 seconds on the clock. Drove 80 yards in 50 seconds. And threw that 50-yard bomb. And scored the touchdown. And then in overtime, missed that chip shot field goal. But then somehow, some way, they ended up winning that one. What a crazy. Let's see some offensive stats. Josh McCown, 27 of 38, 367 yards, 71 completion percentage, 9.55 yards per rush, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. That was the important part, and 3 sacks. And it looks like Gary Barnridge was 8 receptions for 100 yards. Duke Johnson, 7 receptions, 84 yards, but 50 of them on one play. If we look at the New York Jets, it was Ryan Fitzpatrick, 32 of 49, 412 yards, 65% completion, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And receiving, Brandon Marshall, 11 receptions, 169 yards. And Eric Decker almost had just as good a game, 8 receptions, 151 yards, 18.9, and the touchdown. And wow, what a game. That was really, really good. I like that a lot. I just have to check what I've got for my overtime settings when next time I set up a game. So let's see, if we go to drive summary. Why? Oh, here's the one. Can we click on it? No. So drive number. No, that was the third quarter. Well, I don't even understand what. Doesn't even have any information in there. I don't know. That's crazy. Team stats, there you go. Cleveland 22 first downs, New York Jets 27. Third down conversions. Cleveland, though, 2 for 2 on fourth downs. The Jets 1 for 1 on fourth down. Total offensive put out almost 1,000. Nope, almost 1,000. I was going to say over 1,000, but no, it's almost 1,000 yards of offense. 529 yards for the Jets, 451 for Cleveland. Rushing yards, both teams respectable. 105 yards for Cleveland, 117 for New York. Passing yards were through the roof, 346 for Cleveland, 412 for the Jets. Sacked 3 times. The biggest play, I think, was that fumble, though. After the huge punt and then the fumble, that was crazy and gave him, obviously going to give him the win. So there you go. That is Action PC Football. Ooh, I couldn't even get a chance to really talk to you guys and say, hey, what's going on? Didn't even get a chance to really, I was so involved in the game and trying to keep things moving forward, keep you guys engaged, that I didn't really get a chance to talk with you. But T. Scott Howard and Turbocharged Sports, Al Red Sox fan, Philip Reynolds, Beatles Eternally. Hopefully you stuck around to the end. Hopefully. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So, wow, what a game. Week 1 in the 2015 season. Cleveland upsets the Jets in overtime, 30-27. We'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.